Hello YouTube, this is Clone Wars 22, here bringing you guys a review on something that I recently ordered and got in the mail. And by the title, you guys probably already know, it is in fact the Disney Exclusive 13-inch talking Stormtrooper. So long story short, I live in Washington. I am 1,800 some miles away from Disneyland. Conveniently, this guy was on Amazon. So I don't know if you can still get them. I'm pretty sure they have plenty on there. You can pick them up for about $29.99, which is a fair price, I believe. In the Disney store, they're like $24 or something. So that convenience fee is $6 or whatever. Free shipping, all that good stuff. But besides all that, let's move on to the review, and I will get you guys a closer look at the actual figure. Alright guys, here's the Stormtrooper himself in a nonchalant pose. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the front. Very nice, very well sculpted figure. Especially for around $30, this is actually a pretty nice figure. Here's the back and the other side. As far as articulation goes, he has a swivel head. On his left arm, for his left shoulder, I should say, is ball jointed. So go up, down, side, whatever. He has his left elbow is hinged, so you can see he can't go that way. His left wrist is swivel. His right arm on his right shoulder is hinged compared to his left shoulder, which was ball jointed. So the one with the blaster is hinged. His elbow on his right arm is swivel as well, and the wrist is non-posable. So kind of disappointing that you couldn't really pose this, so you can't really cross his arms too well. Can't really hold the blaster with two hands, but that's okay because I had him posed differently and looked good enough to me. His hips, his torso, I should say, is swivel. Both legs are hinged, knees are hinged, and his ankles are hinged as well. Alright guys, when it comes to sound effects, I believe he has around 15 phrases, he says, and for blaster effects I think there's like 3 or so. So to play the voice, you have to press this little button here on his stomach. So I'll go ahead and cycle through them.
Look, sir, droids. Close the blast doors. The Death Star plans are not in the main computer. Hold on. All right, let's go. All right, men, load your weapons. Do you know what's going on? How long have you had these droids? Maybe it's another drill. Follow me. It's them. Blast them. Let me see your identification. You'll be all right. Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner.
And then for the sound effects, or for the blaster noises, another thing that's kind of neat is this part has a little LED in it, so that will light up when you push the button here on his shoulder to activate the blaster noises. So I'll go ahead and press that and show you guys. Alright, so that was the blaster sound effects and the phrases that this Stormtrooper has. So we'll move on to my final thoughts of him. Alright guys, to wrap up my review on the Disney Exclusive Stormtrooper. First off, my final thoughts. The pros of this figure, they have to be definitely, it is a well sculpted figure. Second of, I'm going to have to say that he is articulated fairly well. I do like the fact that most of the stuff is posable and you can pose this figure. And lastly, I would have to say that he's fairly inexpensive for $29-30. It really isn't that expensive a figure, especially what you get. You get, pretty well posable figure, well sculpted, and has all that audio, all the phrases he has, and the little LED light he has in there. It's a pretty cool figure, and definitely if you're a collector, I would for sure pick this guy up. If you can, if you're nowhere near a Disneyland, like Disneyland or Disney World, no problem. I found, like I said earlier, I found this guy on Amazon. $30, $30 isn't that much to drop on a figure like this and just pick them off of Amazon. The one con I do have is I do wish that this part was more posable. Like you could actually, it was similar to his left arm. His right arm, since it's just a swivel, it's not actually ball jointed or hinged or anything. Because I would kind of want him to pose, pose him like blaster holding like this in a way. But I'm not gonna. That's not a turn off or anything. There's nothing really wrong. It's just a minor con. But other than that, final thoughts. Out of 10, I would give this guy a 9.5 out of 10. So that's an excellent figure, and I would definitely recommend picking this guy up if you have the chance. And if you haven't noticed it yet, which you may have, my next review will be on the 13-inch Boba Fett that I also picked up. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you want to see more, especially since I'm going to be doing the Boba Fett figure next, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I always appreciate when you guys do that. And if you have any questions or comments or things I need to improve on, I'm looking for it. Leave a comment below. So I appreciate you guys dropping by and checking out my review on the Disney Stormtrooper. So hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.